Hi, Sammy. I'm Adele. I'm Samantha Manager. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Just want to cover those your resume. Perfect. Thank you very much. Just going to take a quick look at it. Okay, so as you know, we are looking at you today for a event planner and coordinator for Fun the Summer Camp. So first, I'm going to ask you a few questions to get to know you, how your skills and qualifications can help us, and then at the end, there'll be time for you to ask me questions if you have any.
All right.
So first, I just want to point out that I see that you are already a camp counselor for Saratoga Springs in California. Can you describe to me some of your job duties?
Yeah, sure. So that was my summer job while I was back this summer, and I was basically one of 8 camp counselors during any given week that I was hired to work. And I would lead a group of 12 kids from varying ages, sometimes 5 to 6, sometimes 7 to 9, sometimes 10 to 11. And we would play games, we would go swimming, they would have free play time, we would go on creek hikes, and it was mostly just making sure they all kept together, they all got along, that nobody was in conflict, and we would work with other counselors to run the games and make sure they could, mingle with other groups and stuff, but it was a really great experience.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you liked did you enjoy working with that age group?
Mm-hmm. They're so much fun.
Okay.
They have so much energy. It's great.
Okay, into that, how has your education prepared you for a career as an event planner coordinator?
Well, I'm an organizational communication major, so I am groomed, I would say, into communicating with people as a living, and in addition to that, with the extracurriculars that I participate in here, currently I'm coordinating Rock the Bluff for CPB, and I've been on CPB for a year plus now, so I have a lot of experience coordinating events, and I think the thing that's different and special about this job is you're not really coordinating events for your peers or someone that you can directly relate to, but that you're coordinating events for children and someone that you really need to put yourself in their shoes and dive into something deeper than yourself, which is why it's really important to have experience working at a camp for having nannied or coaching soccer like I have.
Absolutely, I see that. So you said that you work for CBB currently?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this kind of correlates into working with a community like that. Do you think that being an independent worker or a team, more of a team player is more important in the work you do as an event planner coordinator at CPB?
I think you definitely need both. You need to be independent in that you need to set aside your time, go make calls, go call the booking agents, get what you need to get done, and make sure to be really firm about it. But I also have one other coordinator that I'm working with, as well as the CPB director who I need to talk to all the time, and it's really important that we all work together and make sure that there's a harmony between us and that we are accurately representing our campus and such.
Okay. So I just have a scenario for you, and I'm just going to read it off, and then if you miss anything, just let me know and I can reread it.
Okay.
So you scheduled a field day where the campers primarily play soccer and football without consulting a camp counselor. The basketball and volleyball counselors were misinformed and planned the day to be spent inside the gym and are upset they didn't receive any information on the changed schedule. How would you handle this internal conflict? Want me to repeat any of it? So basically it was the...
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you scheduled a day for the campers to play soccer and football without consulting camp counselors. So the basketball and volleyball counselors planned a day for the campers because they were misinformed. They were upset. How would you handle this conflict?
Okay. I think it would be really important to try and handle the conflict behind the scenes, just because it would make the kids really anxious if the people in charge that are supposed to be, fun and harmonious with each other were fighting. So, but it definitely needs to be discussed. I would apologize, of course, because that would be on me, my lack of communication. And I would try and work out the best way with the counselors to see what we can work out from there. Like, let's change the plan a little bit. The kids may be confused, but let's ease them through it as well as we can, and to make sure it doesn't happen again. But yeah, that would definitely be on me, and it would be apologizing to be done.
All right, great. I hear what you said. Communicating with counselors is important. That apology is important as well. I have just one more hypothetical situation for you involving a parent. So a parent is upset that his child didn't excel in a sport that he attended. He feels his son didn't get any better at football, and he wants a refund, or his money was wasted. How would you approach this conflict?
I've been in this situation before as a soccer coach in the past. I think it's important to let the parent know that the child's going to get back what they put into it, and it isn't necessarily the counselor's fault or the camp's fault if they have not improved, but that we're here to make sure the kid has a good time, and they're not going to be the best at everything, with parents, it's really hard to try and break it to them because they take it personally when their kids aren't doing their best. But we just really need to make sure they understand the purpose of the camp, as opposed to taking everything to a very personal level.
Yes, that's really awesome that you already have some experience in that. So I heard you say that you think that it's important that every parent understands that it's more about fun. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's important because Fun in the Summer Camp is dedicated to providing a safe and active and inspirational environment mm-hmm. for counselors to have fun, like it says in our mission statement. So those were my questions. Is there anything that you would like to add that we didn't touch on that you want to explain to me? More qualifications or anything?
I don't really think I have anything more.
Any questions for me about the camp or anything?
I'm good.
You're okay? Well, thank you so much for your time, Sammy.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you at the door.
Yeah, thanks, Mary.
Bye.